Hey everybody, CYCLO1224 here, back with my 10th video game review. This time around I decided to review a game called MegaManX4 for the Sony Playstation. I haven't played any Mega Man games since the Nintendo, but I love those games. They were really hard, really fun. I remember like you were fighting a dude named Dr. Wily, and you were a robot and you had to fight all these other robots that Wily built to, I don't know, defeat you and Dr. Light. But anyways, hadn't played any of them. I know they made them for 64, or for the Super Nintendo. I don't know if they made any for the Nintendo 64, I'm not real sure, but you can see there's great bosses in it. This is like the biggest boss I've fought, and it's like the first boss right up front. Most of them are the little robot guys, a little bit bigger than you. The music in this game is fantastic. The graphics are fantastic. It's PlayStation 1, but you can see each little boss has its own level you gotta get through, just like the original Mega Man games. Apparently you're Mega Man X, which everybody calls him X. I don't know if apparently he's not the original Mega Man. I don't know a lot about the story. I know there's a lot of the X games, but again, I don't know a whole lot of the story. I got the greatest hits version. It doesn't have much for story, if any. I don't think it had any story in the game manual. It tells some about like the characters. You're Mega Man X. Apparently your best friend's named Zero. You could see at the beginning of the game that you could choose either to be him or Mega Man X. I chose just to do this review as Mega Man, just because I never played as any other characters. Anyways, level design in this game is awesome. I love this game. When I was 8 years old, 9 years old, playing the original Mega Man, this was just a dream, something that looked like this. It's really hard. That hasn't changed. I always remember Mega Man being hard as hell. This game's definitely that. Doesn't mess around. Died quite a bit. Each boss you beat, you get extra weapons, extra upgrades, stuff like that. Like I got them boots right there you can hover with. You can upgrade your weaponry. There's a lot of different types of levels, different level design. This is a pretty cool one. Like it targets you at the beginning of the level and then follows you through, and you got to do it in a certain time and all that stuff. But this is the Wild Rooster dude. I can't remember his name offhand, but he's one of my favorite bosses. I definitely like him a lot. His name's the Cyber Peacock, not Rooster dude. The Cyber Peacock. Sounds like a club in San Francisco in the 80s or something, man. The Cyber Peacock. But each boss has its own unique level. Its own, like this guy's got a big airship, he's flying around. There's obviously the lava level. I mean, a lot of games have a lot of the same levels. It's just how they incorporate all the stuff into them, and these guys did a great job. You get to drive these mech things sometimes in the levels. I don't really like them though. I just hop out and use Mega Man X. He's a robot. Shit, he kicks ass. It's funny how Mega Man's voice is like a little girl or a little boy. He's like Mega Girl or Boy, but I guess that doesn't matter. You don't have to pay attention to his voice. I love the creature or the enemy design. Lots of cool robots, mech type stuff, lots of cannons. I love it. It looks great. The colors are great in this game. The graphical design is really top notch. Makes me want to get all the other X games, Mega Man X games. Wish I had all the Mega Man games, but I know the ones for NES are expensive as hell now, or at least I'm sure they're pretty expensive. I don't know how much the ones for, like, Super Nintendo cost, or I'm not sure if they ever made them for Sega. I don't know a whole lot about the Mega Man series. I got this game for what, $3 at Mr. Money. Mr. Money's a franchise pawn shop, basically. You might have one in your town for all you know, who knows. But yeah, I got a bunch of cheap PlayStation games, a bunch of which I'll be doing reviews on, but I almost crapped when I saw this, because you never see Mega Man games around here, like at flea markets or nothing like that, but was lucky enough to get this one. It was the greatest hits, but doesn't matter to me, as long as I can play it. I love this level. You get a badass little motorcycle. You do wheelies and stuff with it and tear people up, shoot rockets, go to this real cool water part. Look at that, it looks great. Great explosions, great backgrounds, great wheelies, with no wheels I guess, but you ramp off stuff, blow stuff up all over the place. Really fun game. I'm sure anybody who played any of the Mega Man games would get right into this. I mean, I did. It'd been years and years, almost 20 years since I played a Mega Man game, so, and it was no problem. Look at this level, is really cool. Excuse me. Like the whole level rotates around as you go up the stairs. That's a really cool 3D effect. Never would have seen that in the original Mega Man games, but PlayStation 1 can handle it. It's awesome. I say it's awesome a lot, but it's fucking awesome, so I can't help it. Moving on to this level. Don't show a whole lot of this one. This one's pretty hard, but as you can see, you're climbing up, and once you get past a certain point on these ledges, like it'll snap shut below you. I don't know, you can't hit them spikes, that'll kill your ass. You can't, I mean, it doesn't just take a little life, it kills you right away. But I definitely would recommend getting this game. It's fun as hell. It's really addictive. Lots of cool bosses. I love boss fights in games, and Mega Man, they're perfect games for that. Perfect boss fight games. There's a boss fight, and well, a lot of them, there's a couple boss fights, like your sub-boss, then your end robot, like this guy, one of Dr. Wily's. I'm not even sure if it's Dr. Wily in this game, man. I think it's like some general and some colonel you're fighting with. But they unleash all the robots. This is like a train level here, which was pretty cool. You kinda gotta destroy the train as you go through until you get to the beast here, and he whoops up on you quite a bit. Here he whooped up on me, the Frost Walrus, which is hilarious. Everybody loves the Frost Walrus. But the ice level, this level's real tricky. Those things don't last very long. They melt. You gotta climb up them really fast, find quick ways up it. Gets really crazy, man. This game can be frustrating, but it's definitely fun to keep pushing through it, because you get to see a lot of cool stuff. There's tons of cool cutscenes in this game. Or not tons, but there's a few really good cutscenes, but I didn't really have time to put them in here. That's why you should really get it. I know I filmed my intro for it. You can check that out, but then there's probably 3 or 4 other pretty decent sized cutscenes in this game. The end cutscene's really cool. You know, for the time, cutscenes were a big deal. Now they're like the game is a cutscene. Anyway, there's my copy. MegaManX4, $3, Mr. Money. Totally worth it. Probably worth $10, $15, I think I'd have paid for it. I'll probably pay that for X3, X5 if they got them, but I don't know, it's definitely worth picking up. It's a hell of a game to play if you like Mega Man. If you don't, if you like platformers, shooters, it is a blast. You definitely should get that game. Mega Man X4. This was CYCLO1224. Thanks for watching.